gonna always come across things, that kind of steer us away. But the main thing, man, is when we in the house, everything is good here, and nothing that taking our focus off of nothing.
For you, you couldn't really talk to us about it, but we've heard a lot of things about you being one of the leaders in the offseason. I guess from a personal standpoint, what did you try to impact on the guys around you and maybe the guys that will be coming in? What was your biggest messages to them?
Well, the main thing, I can always been a leader, man. I never been like in the front, far as a guy who was young. It always playing time always played a factor, in being leadership when it comes to playing sport. But I guess per se now, my leadership that I've been having is kind of like in the forefront. And my main thing, man, is I'm preaching more about it's more just about my senior year, do it for the seniors. It's kind of like, each person has whatever, any day can be your last day, and I'm trying to get guys, the young guys, sophomores, juniors, even us, the seniors, let's give it your best, no matter where you at, because you can be a guy who's not playing to a guy who's playing, and vice versa, and it's kind of hard work, man, and it's pushing more. It's like we don't want to repeat those things, that we went through in the past, and kind of taking over the team, man, on a leadership standpoint, and making it more of ours, as our players. Coach D preach about a lot, being player-led, but I'm thinking more about being player-led is that, we are the guys playing, we the guys hanging out, we see our coaches here and there, throughout the week, but most of that is us, so kind of almost taking the control and putting it in our hands.
From a running back standpoint, I know we actually talk football, sometimes I forget that, but you guys have 3 guys back with a lot of experience. What's that room like right now, and how do things run through?
Man, we just having fun, man. I mean, things come natural to us. We don't gotta overwhelm ourselves with who's playing, who's getting the carries. It's gonna always be that competition aspect to the side. I'm gonna want to play. LJ gonna play. Marjorie gonna play, or whatever. But how we look at it, man, is we cool guys. We can control who goes in the game, and at the end of the day, we just here to make each other better.
Does that? I mean, do you have to have that kind of friendship with those guys when you're competing like that, or does it matter? I mean, does it get?
In a way you do. In our situation, we all are great tailbacks, all next level guys for the most part. So when it's that close, you can't really too much, get upset about certain things because it's not really much in your control. So you just do your part, and we just have fun doing it. The first Rose Bowl, we kind of had that whole thing, the 4 brothers deal, back when Dylan was here. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how we trying to keep it the same thing. We just brothers, man. We grinding, having fun, and when our name's called, each person will deliver.
Gerald, how confident are you guys that you will be able to overcome kind of the unexpected losses from players that were, kind of expected to play impact roles?
Bleeding real quick. Sorry about that.
Oh,
cut my hand earlier, man. But I'm real confident. I mean, it's this Michigan State, and y'all seen, the times before I even got to Michigan State, how things were and how we were able to come in 2013 and win, definitely 3 straight years, in Big Ten championship. So, I mean, I'm confident coming off of last year's season to coming in now. I'm a leader, now as far as in the forefront, being a captain and everything, as far as all season, and I feel like I can bring a lot to the team in that realm, and then looking for things that are going to basically change. So I'm definitely confident in that area.
Gerald, you've probably already been asked this, but the way you all are dealing with the outside distraction, what is taking place in this offseason, what has Coach D'Antonio and the staff coached or told you guys about how to deal with this?
Not really too much, man. Just basically we gonna win, and nothing holding us back. Things happen. It just so happened it happened to us. It's in the past, and it happened. But the kind of thing we wanted to let our players know is understands that we're here in the room today. We can't control what goes on. So the only thing we control is what goes on in our, in our realm, in our circle. So we kind of kept everything inside, man. Kind of stayed dark, as y'all noticed. Kind of ain't really been in the media, and just focus on saying what we can do. Just getting ready for the ball next year.
What a few have talked about is the education you all have received in relation to the investigation. What is taking place? Any programs to
Yeah, man, we had a little seminar. People come in and just kind of talk. Just in general before anything kind of blown up. So we had the talks with everything. And that was said. And then things went from there.
What were those talks about? What were those seminars about?